feel like our relationship continues to get better and better as it is frustrating. It's probably one of the more difficult things about living in Bali. Cheers, baby.
Bug rolls, cheer.
I just felt like I was so trapped, and it's so nice that in the past few years I've just had to walk over now. Why am I nervous to see my own mum? I'm just scared because we're surprising her.
So like,
I did a bunch of online shopping. Guys, I have you balancing on a punnet of strawberries right now.
it's like therapy in a way though.
It is. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm about to go and surprise my mum in Australia. She has no idea I'm coming back. A little bit dramatic actually. I'm not about to do it. I'm going to surprise her tomorrow. But I just thought I would start this video off here. I haven't been able to tell you guys yet, just in case you watched some of my other videos. So if you watched my last vlog, this is the positioning that I finished it in. I just thought I would start it off here and explain what's happening, so when I'm in Australia we can just pretty much go and surprise her. I'm leaving tomorrow night on like the 11 p.m. overnight flight, and then I'm flying back into Brisbane. Making my way from Brisbane, I'm gonna have to catch an Uber, which I'm so frustrated about, because usually I would like ask mum or ask my sister, but my sister can't, and my mum obviously doesn't know I'm coming back. And I was gonna ask one of my friends, but you know what, I just felt so bad because I know that everyone's like really busy right now. Like a lot of my friends have a heap of things going on. I'm gonna catch a very expensive Uber back from Brisbane, which is fine. I've done it plenty of times. It hasn't actually been that long since I've seen her, but I changed the dates on when I was coming back to Australia, so she is pretty upset thinking she's not going to see me till May. So yeah, I thought I would give her a surprise. Mum definitely struggles quite a lot with me being in Bali. She definitely misses me a lot. She loves the fact that I'm over here enjoying myself and like where I want to be, doing exactly what I should be doing in life. But yeah, she does definitely miss me, and I definitely miss her. Hold on one second, I'm getting a call from the tile factory. Hello. Hi. Yes, my partner is going to be making the transfer in 1 hour. He's just in a meeting at the notary. Oh, I can share the location. Yes, I will send it now. Thank you. Thank you, Ibu. Bye. I just got to, guys, this is literally the story of my life. So I mentioned it briefly in my last video, but this build is stressing me the fuck out, honestly, because we're coming to that like pointy end of it and we're getting so close now. There's just like so much. I'm constantly all day, every day WhatsApping. So this morning I'm trying to get ready to shoot, doing my like job, my main job, and I'm just getting messages left, right and center, which is so fine. Like I wouldn't have it any one other way. Obviously I'm really excited about doing this build, and I'm glad that I can take a load off Jake as well. But I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't stressed, because I definitely am, and I feel like I'm tired. I'm not sleeping that well. I feel like in maybe 3 weeks time, once I get back from Australia, it should be a little bit more calm, and then it's probably going to pick back up again in the last like 4 weeks before we actually move in. Like that's just inevitable, you know what I mean? It's a lot. I just need to share this location 1 second, and then I'll be back with you. Sorry guys, I am back. That's a prime example of what I was trying to say. I'm just feeling really overwhelmed at the moment, basically. I feel like because I'm just needed in so many different directions, and I'm getting pulled into so many different roles that I can't give anything 100%, if that makes sense. So now, for example, when I'm trying to create content and chat with you guys and do my influencer stuff, I'm then getting calls about the project, so then I need to jump back in that project mind, and then a message will come through and I'll have to do that. It's just like, it's not time efficient, and it's also confusing, but there's no way around it at the moment, just because I've got to get through this next part, and then once we're there, it will be fine. Also with Skeins label as well, it has been tricky, but yeah, it's so fine. I'm glad that I can take the stress and workload off Jake, because he just has so much going on right now. He's doing so well. I'm literally waiting for a message right now. He's at the notary in Bali, which is the lawyers. I'm literally waiting for a message to say that it's all signed and done for the sale of one of the big blocks over here. So that's really exciting. He's honestly doing so well, and I'm just like, I just love him so much. We're actually in a really, really good place right now. I'm sorry, this has been the biggest intro ever, but we're actually in such a beautiful place right now. Like, I feel like our relationship continues to get better and better as time goes on, which is so nice. I'll go into detail more later, but I'm just so happy, like so ridiculously happy. Like I feel like everything has fallen into place so well in my life in the past like 2.5 years. And it took a lot. There's been some shit things happening too, but I feel like everything's just, we are literally each other's best friends and we're just have so much fun. We're always joking, but I feel like in this more serious era of our life, it's unlocked a whole different avenue of our relationship in the past like maybe 12 months, if that makes sense. We just have so much to look forward to and we are in such an incredible place. I feel like my whole life is like literally falling into place, if that makes sense. As much as I've just spoken about me being really stressed at this point in time with the build, I'm just so proud of him and I'm so thankful, and I really am so grateful for where I am in my life, because at one point in my life I was like, how can I get out of this situation? Like how can I be where I want to be? How can I be fully happy? How can I be fully content? All of these questions were going through my head for such a long time. I just felt like I was so trapped, and it's so nice that in the past few years I've been able to just like flourish in the way that I wanted to flourish, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, that is all from me. I'm gonna stop rambling on. I'm gonna do what I need to do and I will chat with you guys soon. Guys, what a blast from the past this is. I have not worn this bikini in such a long time. I'm actually gonna wear it with a sarong. This is Skeins Label sarong as well. If you don't remember, this is from the first original collection that I came out with for Skeins Label. I actually don't even know what's available. I'm gonna go onto Shopify and just check what is actually available, because I'm probably showing you something and it's not even available. Okay, we literally have 6 of these bottoms available, but we do have a few more of the tie side blue bottom. So if you wanted to get your hands on this blue colorway, there is literally 6 left of these bottoms. And then there's the tie side bottoms. There's very minimal stock available in that as well. The triangle baby blue top is completely sold out, but this top, there is a little bit of this top left. I know a lot of girls love underwire tops, but if you like this kind of style top but you don't like underwire, then this is perfect for you. It doesn't have an underwire, but you still feel quite secure in it, which is nice. So it's actually a little bit stressful. We have sold through so much Skeins Label stock, and yes, that is absolutely incredible, but it takes a long time to get stuff in production and made and whatever. Great that we're selling through so much stuff, but it is a bit stressful when you don't have like a full website of like sizes and availability, and we're constantly just like every day getting questions being like, is this being restocked? Is this being restocked? Blah, 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 blah. We don't often do restocks, like we do sometimes, but not that often. Also want to give you guys a discount code as well. I think I've only said that twice in my whole life. I've never given a discount code on Instagram. I've never given a discount code on TikTok. I've only ever given a discount, I think maybe once or twice on YouTube before. So I wanted to give you guys a discount code. Skeins Label recently turned 2 as well. So just a little bit of a thank you for you guys for following along the journey all this time. It's going to be a 30% off code, and I'm going to make the code, what am I going to make it? YouTube 30 is what I'm going to make it. Just as a thank you and to clear out some stock for our new collections. Like I said, I'm so sorry there's so many missing sizes over there, which is stressful, but it is great. So yeah, go over and check if you wanted to make a saving. That's going to give you guys a 30% off, just as a way to say thank you. Yay, my lunch has just arrived. I'm so excited. I can't actually remember what I chose for today, so I will have a look and see. I am so beyond impressed. I'm really fussy when it comes to meal preps. I get sick of stuff easily, and also I realized the first meal prep company that I used when I got to Bali, they were using, I don't know if this is a bad thing or not, but they were using like plastic takeaway disposable case camera as well. Plastic, I'm just gonna take a pause and come back to it. Plastic reusable takeaway containers. You gave them back after for them to reuse for other people. I guess it's good that they're reusing, but it sort of gave me the ick just because I didn't know like who else was using them. And I mean, you obviously do that when you go to a restaurant anyway. Obviously they wash up the dishes that you then eat off that other people have eaten off, but I don't know, it sort of just gave me the ick a little bit. So I love the fact that these are in cardboard containers. Meals are so big. Oh, yum. I'm gonna show you Jake's one. Oh my God, I just said your name.
Crazy, hey?
Speak of the devil, you just walked through the door. He got shepherd's pie.
I'm gonna eat that right now.
That looks good. Look how big it is. Here you go, honey. All right, I've landed, guys. I'm in Australia. I have been sitting in the car for like maybe 10 minutes because I knew my mum was going to get home from work soon. I just saw her car drive in to the garage. That would be my sister. Why is she messaging me on Facebook? That's so weird. Okay, walk over now. She said to walk over now. Why am I nervous to see my own mum? I'm just scared because we're surprising her. If you miss this, well, how could you miss this? I just explained it at the start of the video. I told my sister to come out, and then I will walk over. Oh my God. So excited. I'll update you on how my day went and my flight went and everything. But yeah, I'll update you on that after we go and surprise my mum. Bye. So we've got a little bit of a parcel pile going on. I did a bunch of online shopping probably in the last maybe 10 days just because I knew I was going to be back here, and I'm going to pick it up and take it back with me. I might open it up off camera and then I'll show you a few things in the morning. I have some really cute shoes in here, so I'll show you guys that, and yeah, some of it I can't actually remember what it is. So it is the next day. I'm just about to have some breakfast with my mum. She was so surprised yesterday when I surprised her. I was so glad I did it. Honestly, she was just like really shocked. She was kind of just like, oh. But yeah, it was really, really nice, and we spent dinner together last night. We went out to dinner just to a place close by to our like family home, and then this morning I got my makeup done. You probably haven't seen me with like a full face of makeup on for quite some time, but I have a full face of makeup on. I've got a fair bit of shooting today, so the first outfit is what I'm wearing here now. I'm going to do some shooting, have some breakfast with my mum, and then I'm going to be meeting up with Steph, and we're going to do like a bunch of shooting before we have our like little afternoon catch up. Brekkie with mama. So I've got a crunchy Asian salad, which looks really, really good. The chicken actually looks, I didn't think the chicken would be that like crispy and yummy looking. And then mum got an avocado smash. We got some fresh juices. Thank you.
Don't take it. Take it, just don't dig and live.
Gonna get?
Huh? What are you getting?
I'm really stressed out.
Pokey Pokey?
Pokey Pokey
Golden
looks
crumb.
good.
Yeah, Pokey Pokey actually looks
I feel like
really...
I always go for something with like
What do you
chunks.
usually get? Yeah. I love like a chunk cut, like a Nutella sort of, or like chopped chip cookie dough kind of vibe. Yummy! What are you getting?
I always get macadamia.
Yep, okay.
Weird. That will cake batter. They're in macadamia.
Yeah, cake batter's good.
And then mix-ins, I always get marshmallows, mini M&Ms, Mars bar, Tim Tam.
Oh my God, you know.
Wow, interesting. She has a full recipe that she got. Oh, I honestly haven't been in that long.
Yeah, thanks, babe. Some horseradish and hopefully
Guys, I have you balancing on a punnet of strawberries right now. I literally wish I was joking, but you're balancing on a punnet of strawberries. So I currently am just sitting in my car. I just got changed into a different outfit. I'm actually shooting today with my friend Sophia, so that will be really nice. How cute is what my mum? She made me a little chocolate chia like oat pudding mix, and then the punnet of strawberries you guys are sitting on she also gave to me. So that's my little snack for this morning. I've really not filmed too much while I've been here, but I just figured that I did pretty much the exact same thing only like 5-6 weeks ago, so wasn't that long ago. Plus you guys only watched it like 3 weeks ago, so you know what I mean. Like I feel like I didn't want to repeat the same things while I'm on the Gold Coast. And then I think I'll probably just like turn this into like a Bali vlog once I get back to Bali. Makeup is slaying. Do we like when I do my makeup like this? So I went to Jen to get my makeup. She's absolutely like killing it. Like honestly, she's doing so well with makeup. She's just gotten so much better over the time that I've known her. I mean, she was always incredible, but she's like really, really good now. So that's exciting. I did my lashes myself though, just because I got my lash lift and tint yesterday. So I really like them like a specific kind of way, and I like to like lengthen them longer. I don't like when they're like thick. If I'm doing like a full glam, this is kind of like what I'm digging at the moment. Plus the freckles that I had the other day, you would have seen me with them like on my nose and kind of here. I feel like it just like perfects it, but I didn't do it today just 'cause I didn't want my shooting to kind of like look the same. Anyway, I am off. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day, and I will chat with you guys soon. Oh no, I just realized I had my camera on all day. It's been sitting on all day. It's lucky it like turns off like partially by itself.
Yeah.
And with Fee just having a little bit of having a food break.
Yeah.
She was absolutely starving. I'm so ravenous, honestly. But when I'm shooting, I've told you guys this before, I just can't like break and eat unless I'm like more towards the end kind of thing. In saying that though, we are about to go to Rickshaws.
Yeah, and get some bug rolls.
And get some bug rolls. And then I need to, which I don't think I've even told you, I'm going back to Milky Space, my sister's studio, and I'm gonna film 2 hauls.
Oh my
like
God.
2 YouTube
I
hauls.
don't know how she's doing that. She's literally been at it all day.
I guess it's my job. It's also not my first rodeo too, so.
You're a pro at it. Getting changed in the car.
Getting changed in the car, all the tricks.
So week on the back end.
Yeah.
In the centre. First go.
Matcha was nice as well. I was actually going to try this for you on camera, but I got into it. I've got it with maple. I think I like honey best though.
Yeah. And oat milk.
Oat milk, yeah.
Yeah.
I usually do get oat milk, but I was going to try coconut, but I wasn't sure what you had. I actually want to start having coconut milk. Have you had coconut milk much ever? Never. I want to start having, apparently it's a lot better for you than oat milk, but oat milk's like me, like I always have oat milk.
Oat milk apparently is the one that gets the bad rap.
Yeah.
But I like almond milk. It's like not too
I'm
strong.
allergic to almonds. Oh really? Yeah. Fuck, I can't have any almonds.
So it's really sad because almond milk is yummy. Maybe
Yeah.
try coconut.
Yeah.
Coconut would be the best one out of like oat and soy.
I've been having with my like the Naked Harvest like meal replacement shakes that I have. I've been having coconut milk and it tastes super fucking good. It's so good. So yeah, pending in like a matcha or something like that though. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I have not liked shoes in such a long time, and these are a bit aggressive, but I fucking love them. I think they're so cute. I love the color of them, and I like the shape of these so much more. I think they're so cool. So yeah, I finally found a pair of sneakers that I actually like.
It's like therapy in a way though.
It is.
Just being girls, you know?
Just being girl things. So guys, we've managed to get a table outside. You just have to be persistent a little while with Ricks, I feel. We came in and all of these tables were super full, and then they seated us at like a bar table, which was actually so fine. But right now that our food's out, it's all completely free. So we've got a beautiful little spot outside. We are. So we've got the Karaji chicken, we've got some bug rolls, and then we got a pork belly bao, a little wine to share.
It's also the smallest table.
It's
I've
like
actually got some cutlery.
just got the cutlery here so we can get like the shot. It's actually teensy, but that's alright. I've changed what I'm wearing now. This dress is so pretty. I probably should have, maybe I'll show it to you here actually. It's so stunning. It's a new one that I got from Pepper Mayo, but it's like so cute. It's cut out at the front here, and then it like crisscrosses over at the back, and it's like super low, but then like really drapey and like baggy. Is that the best way to describe it? Probably not really.
It's
but,
so cute. It looks so nice on you.
It's cute.
She'll
anyway.
put a
You
pic
look
up.
cute too. I'll put a pic up. You
Hold up.
cheers, baby.
Bug rolls cheer. Good. Someone needs to make a dupe of these. That no restaurant can, yeah.
Take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying, I've been trying
I'm
to
eating this with me at the same time. I'm a bit scared. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Ready? Don't be offended. I don't fucking like anchovies. Although I've been forced to try a few lately.
Oh, hard.
Huh? Yeah. You went straight in that one. Can't tell me you don't like that. The cheese is yummy. Okay. Baby steps.
taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you win.
Okay, guys, just wanted to show you the outfit before we head to Barrow. I'll show you again properly, but just in Em's mirror now in Sydney before we head out to where the wedding is. So wearing this beautiful Arge gown. It is literally so stunning. I've had it on like a mood board for such a long time, but I've just never had anything to wear it to, so it was literally perfect for today. I'm wearing some gold Bellini heels. My bag is from, it's actually just from Myers, which is where I got my clutch from for my last wedding as well. And it's so big and I can fit this camera in it, which is epic because this camera is actually really big. And then I have just all my gold jewelry on, these little earrings. I'll show you guys probably when I get out, but the tops of this dress is just like super fitted and then it fully just like poofs out. I feel like a little princess. We can all jump in.
Business.
Woo. Talia. Jake.
Taking time out to be and live my life.
Cheers, baby.
We're gonna get the
Don't check for me. Taking time out to be.
Hi, I'm a Leo. I love attention. All right. Growing up, I was one of those girls that always dreams about her wedding day.
Remember I was saying we were going to go to the outdoor cinema, like on the beach. I was hoping that they would have a good schedule for the next month, but I've just received it and it's actually not good at all, to be honest. Barbie, which I mean, I've already kind of half seen it, half not. I actually didn't get into the Barbie movie, and I think that I really shot myself in the foot because I watched it when I was with a bunch of girls in LA and we we're kind of just like laying on the lounge, laying on the bed, and we're sort of like half concentrating, half chatting kind of thing. But I wasn't into it, but I know so many people were into Barbie, and like I had a really, really beautiful message for like women and everything, and I just totally missed it. So I feel like maybe I should go back and watch it. Definitely not with Jake. I'm not going to drag him along to that. Super Mario Bros. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So it's definitely a very kid themed month next month, but that's all right. We will try again for April. Also guys, it is almost 1 year since we moved to Bali. 1 year. I literally cannot believe that. We need to work out what we're going to do for it. We're just going to do something like nice, I don't know, honestly nothing too crazy, but just a little like celebration, a little anniversary day for, yeah, living over here for 1 year. It's honestly insane. Like, where did the actual time go? Back in Bali, guys. We can't already tell by the sweat dripping off me. It is so warm. It definitely hasn't cooled down since I was gone, but hopefully soon we get a little bit cooler weather. It starts to get super, super pleasant and less humid in these next months, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Although I'm not complaining, I actually really, really do love the humidity, so it's really not a problem for me. I firstly just hit my funny bone so hard. Like, I do not know why it's called a funny bone. Every time I touch it, my elbow now, or like lean down on the table, it hurts so much. It's honestly the worst I've ever hit my funny bone in my life. So I was sitting in the bedroom next door, which I'll show you guys later, but it's because it's one of those like concrete beds. I was sitting on the floor doing my makeup and I just sort of elbowed back, and I didn't even hit it hard, but the angle I must have hit it in, it took my breath away, and I literally just had to sit there and collect myself for like a solid 3 minutes. Like, it hurt so much. The worst I've ever hit my funny bone. Anyway, I had such a nice time in Australia. It actually ended up being 2 weeks that I was there because I did actually extend a little bit. You guys wouldn't have noticed, but I decided to stay an extra few days. Jake was staying a few more days than I was, and I decided to stay an extra couple of days with him. We had some nice chill hangout time, which was good. We saw his family, and yeah, it was just a very, very relaxing few days at the end. So that was really, really nice. I didn't even really tell anyone that we were extending, so I was sort of like incognito, not filming, not shooting, yeah, just Jake and I and his family. So that was really, really nice. I had such a nice time with Em as well. So I stayed with Em for a couple of nights before I met back up with Jake, and that was really lovely. Just felt like old times, just like staying with her in her house. Like the boys were there, as in her dogs, and yeah, it was really nice to have a catch up. We are having another catch up very, very soon, so that will be really good. A lot sooner than I thought, but I will explain that to you shortly. The wedding was incredible. Like Bronte just looked so stunning, honestly. It was just such a beautiful day. It was perfect. I loved the theme that she had. Everyone looked super, super classy and sophisticated, and it was just like really, really beautiful. So yeah, I didn't film too much from the wedding, obviously, because the wedding I tried not to film that much, but just wanted to get a little bit in there so you guys could see. If you aren't aware, Bronte is my manager, and she has been my manager. She was my manager like quite a few years ago, and then we had a little hiatus, and then she came back to me. It was October 2021 that we officially started being managed by her again. We, as in Ali and myself. Bronte came and started managing us, and then now she manages Sophie as well. So that's why us three were at the wedding, and yeah, we just had a really, really nice time. It was super beautiful. Jake hadn't met Bronte before, which is like, I don't know, it seems quite weird. They hadn't met each other, so that was really nice. I hadn't met Joel either, which is Bronte's partner, and he was just so lovely. Like honestly, he's such a beautiful, beautiful person. So I'm just really happy for them. Wedding season is well and truly among us. Like I know I've said it a couple of times now, but I actually have that many weddings this year. So I'm actually going back to Australia in 2 weeks. I have a very exciting event in Sydney. So I'm just going in for 2 nights, just a really, really quick trip. Do some shooting, probably pick up some packages and stuff. People often ask me about the packaging. People often ask me about shipping to Bali. It is frustrating. It's probably one of the more difficult things about living in Bali. Most of the time it's fine. A lot of the brands I work for cover the customs fee, which is just really, really great. And obviously it takes a little bit longer to get here, but I mean, we're in a different country, so what can you expect? The thing that gets frustrating is sometimes the customs fee is extortionate, like so expensive. So it's not as easy as just buying a couple of things on Mecca and shipping it over. Like you don't do that. And I understand that about living here, because people used to ask me like, do you have Scanes the Label here, or are you gonna get Scanes the Label here? And I'm like, not really. Like all I do is shop online. Like I just shop online. It's so much easier and so much more convenient, and I just don't ever shop in store unless it's like what's it called, like a designer brand or something like that I actually really, really want to go in store. However, after living here and realizing the customs fee, I'm like, I get it now. I understand why everyone asks me that. So pending, that might be something for the future. But in regards to that, most of the time I would just ship stuff to Australia and just wait till I get home and get it, and then I'll bring it back here. Otherwise, friends bring stuff over for me. Sometimes if I really, really do want it here and I know that I'm gonna get a customs fee, like whatever, I just cop it, but I actually really try to avoid it. Realize that even if the fee just might be $50 or $60 or $20 or whatever it is, like it does add up. Anyway, that got into a very long-winded outro. I'm just coming on here to wrap up the Australia trip and say goodbye. Oh, I didn't even speak about it again. Maybe I did at the start of the video, but we surprised mum, and she was very, very shocked. It was really nice to spend that week with her. And then my dad also did come up and visit. He already knew, I told him, because he lives about 6.5 hours away from the Gold Coast. So if he wants to come visit, then like obviously I need to tell him in advance. So he did know, and he did come visit. It's actually really nice because I think definitely every single time I've come up here, every single time I've gone back to Australia in the past year, Dad's come up and visited, which has been really nice. He's loving coming up and visiting the Gold Coast at the moment. He has such a good time there. He just like chills out, does his own thing, go for walks and whatever. So yeah, it's really, really nice having him visit as well. So I had to catch up with Dad, had to catch up with Mum, had to catch up with my sister. We went out to a lovely dinner at a restaurant that she loves and wanted to take me to. And then yeah, I saw a bunch of my girlfriends. I didn't get to see everyone because it wasn't that long of a trip, but it's it's actually really hard when you go back, and I might actually speak about this later in another video, but it gets so overwhelming when you live overseas and you're going back to visit everyone. Like, I don't know if anyone can relate to me, if you guys have lived overseas, or even maybe if you've lived interstate and you don't get to travel back there much. I'm not too sure, but it's so overwhelming because I get back and I'm like trying to do everything, and I'm trying to catch up with everyone and see all my friends and like see my mom and then see my dad and see my sister and then get my appointments done, and then I'm shooting, and obviously I still have to work this whole time. So yeah, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, because obviously it's incredible the ease that I have in being able to go back to Australia, like back and forth between Bali, is so wonderful, and it means that I don't actually really get the chance to miss people like properly. Of course I do miss them, but it's not like I don't miss them heaps because I get to see them so often, if you know what I mean. So that is just something I'm so grateful for, and I'm not complaining at all. However, it is fucking exhausting. It is so tiring, and by the end of it, I'm like so buggered and thrashed. I think maybe I need to just manage my time a little bit better when I do go back and visit. I don't know how I'm supposed to manage my time better, because I literally manage it down to the absolute wire, like each hour, trying to fit everything in. Maybe I just need to not do that. Maybe I need to not be me and plan everything to a T. Maybe I need to stop going to appointments. I don't know. I need to do something. I would say I need to go back for longer trips, but I don't actually want to go back for longer, because every time I do go back to Australia, it's like super disruptive of my like work routine and weekly routine and like my gym routine and everything. So as much as I want to go back, and I do want to go back, I can't go back for longer. I don't know. That's just something I need to probably work on this year, how I can sort of manage it a little bit better so it's not so crazy and chaotic. And I guess I do feel a lot of pressure to see everyone when I'm back, but like in saying that, I really want to do that. So that part of it's not going to change. I'm always going to catch up with everyone when I'm back, and I always want to get my appointments in and everything when I'm back. So I don't know. Maybe it's just part of living abroad. If you guys have any tips, let me know. Maybe you guys have felt the same way from moving overseas. I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna start off on that next video. Literally gonna hit stop on this record button, and then I'm gonna start into a next one. So if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you all, and I love you all, and I'm really enjoying vlogging at the moment. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in my next one.